Welcome to Interesting News with Phoenix. I'm your girl, Phoenix, your favorite auntie or girlfriend, whichever one. So I want to talk about the Amanda Seales interview with Shannon Sharp, right? Club Shay. There are a few things about that interview that really bothered me. I did not like the way Shannon challenged, almost scolded, almost in a sense of disbelief of her lived experiences. I'm not really sure. It's almost like he came into the interview with a bias and not really wanting to believe what she was saying from the beginning. I don't know if they have experience before this interview, but the way he dealt with her, I did not care for it. I did not like it. If she's telling you a story and it is her experience, it is her experience. I understand if he wanted to maybe give a different perspective on what was happening, why it was happening, or why it happened. But the way he went about it, instead of him trying to get clarity, it's like the way he said it to her was like, well, and I'm paraphrasing, but it was like, the way, but there could have been some other reason other than what you're saying. She lived it. It's her story that she is sharing. If you wanted to see if there was more to the information, then you should have got the teacher on to interview the teacher. But to outright treat that girl like what she was saying was not true. Listen, if nothing else, for me at least, the way Amanda said the industry treats her for no reason at all, in that interview to me was proven. The girl literally did nothing but tell her story, share her experience, and was treated like shit to me. I loved some of her comebacks. And I also liked when she asked him to refrain from basically acting like discrediting what she's saying is her lived experience, right? And instead of him as a professional evaluating himself and saying, hey, you know what, maybe I am like tripping a little bit here. I really didn't understand it. Like, I'm being honest. His response to what she was saying, it just didn't make any sense. And the only thing I can think of is investors. If there are certain investors that he didn't want to be offended by what she was saying. But listen, if I share my experience and someone that is part of the culture, the ethnicity, the race, the area, if you will, that I am speaking of gets offended, that's literally on them. Because I'm talking about one person, not a whole group of people. She was talking about her experience at one school with one teacher, not a whole group of people, not a whole culture of people. So you can't tell her that that wasn't her experience with that person. And I mean, it just was weird. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it kind of, I definitely was given a side eye, and I was like, damn, that's literally what she's talking about. She experiences is happening to her while she's talking about she experiences this. And the other thing I want to talk about is her autism diagnosis. Now, from my understanding of what she is saying, there was a part in the interview that was cut out of her saying, no, I'm not clinically diagnosed because it costs too much, right? But I am DIY diagnosed through taking other tests, studying what autism is, studying what my experience. Listen, don't nobody know your body like you. If you are of any age, or if you are a parent, You've had something wrong with you, or your child have had something wrong with them that doctors are telling you doesn't exist and isn't happening. And you had to push until finally what you were saying was clinically proven. But you knew it before there was a clinical test. I'll give you an example, a story of my own. I was having contractions, but my contractions was in my freaking shoulder. I don't know why. Don't ask me why I was having contractions in my shoulder. Does it sound crazy? Does it sound unbelievable? Yes, it does. But this is my body. If I am telling you, listen, I am having contractions and I'm literally feeling them in my shoulder. I don't know if there was a nerve crossed over. Like, they never really, there was no test on trying to figure out why I was feeling contractions in my shoulder. But 2 hours later of having contractions, they finally come back and tell me, wow, you're really experiencing contractions in your shoulder. Duh, dummies. Told y'all that already. Why? Because this is my body. I don't care what's normal. I don't care what's usual. If I am telling you this is what I am experiencing with my body, take my word first until you prove what I'm saying is not true. So for people to just automatically say that what she is saying is not true, I don't like that. Why? I literally don't understand why Amanda gets the hate that she gets. I love me some Amanda. I love me some Amanda says, honey, I love her down. And maybe because she reminds me of myself, right? She is a know-it-all. But does most of what she says, if not all what she says, true? In my experience, yes. Is she someone that doesn't just talk out the side of her neck or talk just to talk? I believe so. Is she long-winded? Okay, she in entertainment. Isn't that a plus in entertainment? To be long-winded, to have the gift of gab? I'm just being honest. I don't understand it. I don't know what it is about Amanda that triggers people. I don't know. And the sad thing is, it definitely comes from more people that look like her than the people that don't look like her. And there is normally no merit to it. I just don't know. Does she challenge people to examine themselves? Is it that she's pretty, light-skinned, and smart? How dare she have that triple threat? Like, what is it? I literally would love to figure out what is it about Amanda people don't like. Because the girl literally does nothing but defend herself. I don't see her snap off on people first. I see her snap in a response. And I don't know if it comes from a culture of pretty people can't be smart. We don't want our pretty people intelligent. Because that's almost what it comes off as, right? You got to be what the world considered not conventionally pretty and smart. Not conventionally pretty and have a great personality. But if you're a conventional beauty, then you got to be dumb. Or at least pretend to be dumb, right? And so how dare you have the nerve to be pretty and not pretend that you're dumb? You know we like our pretty people stupid. So, I mean, literally, I definitely would love people to let me know down in the comments. What is it about Amanda people don't like? Do you like Amanda? What was your thoughts on the Club Shay interview? Do y'all think, like, in the beginning of the interview, he was out of pocket? Because I'm going to be honest, towards the end, I still didn't think he fucked with it in the end. I just think he was saying what he had to say because he realized, because of some things that she said, that she was talking about him. That he was agreeing with what she was saying, but then had to accept that what he was agreeing to was by himself. So I'm definitely going to do a long form on this interview. I want to do a side-by-side review of it because it was a lot. Like I said, she is a person that talks a lot. But I appreciate that, right? And I get it. Sometimes people don't like people that are that way, or annoyed or lose attention. We're adults. We don't have that long of an attention span. That's why I'm about to get off this internet with y'all now, because I know y'all probably will stop listening already. So, but again, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what are your thoughts on the Club Shay interview. Let me know what are your thoughts on Amanda Seales. Do you like her? Do you not like her? Why do you like her? Why don't you like her? And, you know, what was it about the interview you did or didn't like? All right, see y'all. Bye.